Do you feel like you sometimes say something and then take your word back? Do you tell someone that something's bothering you but then let them do it anyways? We're going to talk about that in this video. It's important. You don't want to miss it. Welcome back, warriors, to the Stacy Loves You channel. This is where you can come to ditch those limiting thoughts, realize your power, eliminate negativity, allow for positivity so that you can manifest your best life. My name is Stacy Belinda. I'm an empowerment mentor. That means I'm helping you get everything that you want and be the best version of yourself. Here at the Stacy Loves You channel, we release videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to help you step into your power. Before we jump in, go ahead and hit the like, share, subscribe button, the little notification bell, because you're not going to want to miss a single thing. All right. Speaking of stepping into your power, we're going to talk about boundaries today, okay? So this should be really quick, this should be really simple, because it should be as simple as setting your boundaries and having people respect them. So we're going to talk about boundaries, okay? Boundaries are basically your values, your personal morals, and the way you prefer to be treated, and kind of an invisible line that you set for yourself where you will not compromise and you will not lower your values or change your beliefs, and those are called your boundaries. So for example, maybe you don't like to talk about your private life at home and someone keeps pushing and keeps bugging you and keeps whatever, and they pester you until you give it up to them. So that would be them invading your boundaries. Or say you're dating an SP, or dating anyone, and they are going through your phone, reading your messages. That's definitely an invasion of your privacy, and it's totally crossing boundaries, because it's personal, and it's a trust issue. So that might be your boundary. Or maybe you don't mind if they read your messages. Maybe you don't care. That's not a boundary for you. They're all so individual. There could be a person who doesn't care if you read the phone. You can read my phone all day. I really don't care. I have nothing in there to hide from my SP, and I feel like he's the same way. So that's nothing to me, but for some people, they're just private. Another boundary could be the way you talk. Maybe some people don't like swearing. If you come to my channel, you don't like swearing. I occasionally swear. So if that invades your personal boundaries, then I would say you probably don't want to watch my channel. For me, personal boundaries might be people sending me inappropriate messages, or people getting too familiar with me when they don't actually know me. That might be a boundary. I prefer people to get to know me better before they make choices. I have people who might, you don't want to be called after a certain time. You don't want people to sit too close to you. You don't like when people gossip around you. Whatever it is, it can be anything. It can be literally something like, I don't like when you don't brush your teeth this morning, or I can't tolerate lies, or something as extreme as if you cancel on me 1 or 2 times, we're no longer friends, or if you betray me once, that's it for me. If you're a cheater, like I said, some people might have exceptions for these rules, but some people, the boundary might be cheating. If you cheat on me, we are done. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to know you. We are done. There is nothing you can say that will change my mind. Those are my boundaries, okay? Showing up at someone's house without being invited, that could be a boundary. And also somebody else might enjoy that. They might enjoy a nice surprise visitor. There are so many different things, and they're all unique to each of us. But the important thing is that you know your boundaries. You might have to say them to somebody you meet that's in your life, in your inner circle. You might have to let them know, or you might not have to. It might just be very obvious to people that this is where you draw the line. But the person who really needs to know what they are is you. You need to set your boundaries. You need to make it in stone and immovable, and know not to let anyone cross what makes you feel uncomfortable. Because by doing this, we actually are happier people. We actually do have better relationships, because what happens when you let people step on your boundaries is you become internally resentful. You become uncomfortable. You might avoid that person because they're making you uncomfortable. You might just ghost them because they don't know how to take no for an answer. They don't know how to stop pushing you. So you just run away. So sometimes it's better to have these boundaries. They have the saying, if you give an inch, they take a mile. That's 100% true. If you even inch over your boundaries, they will take a mile. And this can be used even with your children. Like, for example, if you tell your children, hey, if you make curfew, you get to go out this weekend, and they don't, that's a boundary. You have to set your strict rules, which are deal breakers for you. You miss curfew, there's no weekend. If you then let them talk you into letting them go out on the weekend, even though they miss their curfew, they're likely to keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing at those boundaries. That is the way it works. The more you lower them, the more you kind of back up from that line and keep letting them cross that line, eventually there will be no line. Okay, that's as simple as it is. So I just wanted to talk to you guys quickly about this today, because boundaries are very important. It's important that you know what yours are, and it's important that you stick to them. You know that when people cross things that are really important to you, you know, when you set a boundary, it should be something small or something silly or, you know, trivial. Like when you set a boundary, it should be something that's important to you, that makes you feel uncomfortable, that, you know, really isn't something that you feel like compromising on. And you know that by compromising, it would make you uncomfortable and unhappy. You never want to sacrifice your personal health and well-being just because you don't know how to say no. Okay, it's as simple as that. So set your boundaries. First of all, go over them, figure out what they are. What are your boundaries? What are your levels? Is it when someone shows up to your house uninvited, or do you like that? Is it when someone calls you at a time that you don't like, or is that not a big deal for you? Is it, you know, when someone keeps making you pay for their stuff and they quit asking you if you even want to? Just, you never know. It could literally be anything. It could be a space thing, it could be a physical thing, it could be just like the way they're talking to you. It, like I said, it could be something as simple as the way they use words could offend you and you don't want to hear it. So the fact of the matter is, know what they are, set them strong, and don't cross lines that you don't want to cross. It'll make your life easier, and it'll also make you happier, trust me. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I think that pretty much sums it all up, talking about this very important topic. I will see all of you in the next video. I like to end all my videos with an affirmation, so go ahead and comment down below. I know my boundaries, and that is that. I know my boundaries, and that is that. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Remember, if you like what you're seeing and you love what you're hearing, go ahead and hit the like, share, subscribe button, the little notification bell, because you don't want to miss a thing, and we don't want to keep anything a secret any longer. Remember, if you can dream it, you can have it. Believe in you like I do. Bye.